Welcome to Solo B School. If you're watching this right now, you're probably getting ready for a presentation coming up within the next couple of weeks here. So we want to make sure that everything's streamlined for you. So let's get right into it.
All right, here we go. So we're going to be covering the why and how, the introductions, why we teach a harness skill, creating your content basics. We're going to get a little bit into teaching your class course and doing quick marketing videos, and then the types of content that we're going to have on the Solo B School. So I'm going to let you introduce yourself first.
Oh, well,
Raph.
Thank you. Wow. Well, I'm Raph King. I'm the video guy here. I'm going to be putting together all the videos, doing all the edits and everything like that. Basically, I get to be the guy who stresses about everything and takes all that out for your presentation. All you have to do is show up and just work your magic. I'll take care of everything else.
Perfect. And I'm Melanie Benayat. I'm the founder of Wingspace, and both Raph and I have backgrounds as solopreneurs ourselves. We have a lot of different entrepreneurial ventures, and part of the reason why I wanted to create this Solo B School for other entrepreneurs is when I was getting started, it would have been really great to have a little bit of help along the way, other than YouTube. I personally like connecting with people on a local level too. So this idea came about that way, and hopefully you enjoy all the content that we've put together for you. So one of our missions is helping to create successful solopreneurs in our local area to create a strong local economy. If we have a bunch of successful people working here and living here and happy here, it's all good for us.
Yes.
So,
yes.
Yeah. All right. So once again, why teach this? And that is because you believe in the community and you wish someone had taught you these things when you were getting started.
Just a little bit, just a few things would have been nice.
It would have been nice,
Yeah.
Especially anything that had a little bit to do more with our local area, because I had come from the Portland area when I lived up in Oregon, and living in a bigger city is very different from doing business in a smaller place like Prescott. And Prescott definitely has its own personality.
Yes, absolutely.
And knowing what some of those differences are and how to do business here, I think is key to your success.
Absolutely.
All right. So teaching your class course. So we do these, what we call the midweek mind tweaks, which is what you were probably invited to do. And here's an example of one of the classes that takes place. So you'll be teaching to a live audience, and Raph will have his camera set up in class and basically doing this whole thing live. Just one shot straight through, no second takes or anything like that. Just teach the course, and he will work his editing magic in the background if there are any funky things in the middle that he can clean up.
Yeah. Just know that you're in good hands, and we're not going to make you look stupid or anything, so no stress.
Great. Another option is, I know that some people like to create their own educational classes, online courses, so through screencasting, and if that is you and that's the way you'd like to do it, you're welcome to do that, and it can still be a platform for people to learn about what you do, like an online marketplace for your business as well. Okay, so creating your content. We strongly encourage you to create some sort of PowerPoint slide presentation. It makes it very easy for you to reference it as you're teaching the class and for students to follow along. It's pretty easy to create. If you need a little bit of help with this, like you haven't done this before, we can certainly lend a hand in helping you make that happen. It just makes it go a lot smoother. So this is what we prefer. And then titling your class course is really important. To have something that's a little bit catchy. We take these, the content, like I'm going to be sending you an online application where I will pull information out of that, including your title and your description of your class, and using that in marketing. So here are some examples of what other classes have been titled, and a lot of them are really clever. They're fun and not boring. Probably the most boring one was just the MailChimp 101. It probably could have used a little, something funky, silly afterwards, but it's okay.
Gets the point across.
It gets the point across, and it was a very full class. So, if you need help with that, we can also help with that too. And then I have some templates here, some examples of how to just fill in the blanks for a catchy title. So wanted to provide that for you. And once again, provide a short description of your class. We will use that short description once the video is done and it is up on the Solo B-School online platform. We'll use that description right next to your video so people know what your class content is going to cover. Okay, so when you create your outline for your class, RAF is going to break that down into different segments or lectures, modules with little titles. So he'll use that when you create your outline for your class. As far as fonts, colors, and graphics, keep it simple.
Simple.
Less is more in this case. I didn't do anything really fancy with fonts. Nothing fancy with colors on this one. It's simple and it gets the point across that I'm trying to teach here. So doesn't have to be super fancy. I know some people like to put a little more effort into theirs and make it look beautiful, which is awesome.
Yeah.
All right, we also need a little marketing video from you. So when you are teaching a midweek Mind Tweak Lunch and Learn, RAF is going to keep you probably an extra 5 minutes after class, and you're just going to tell your audience what you're going to be covering during your video or during your class.
Yeah.
And that will be used for marketing purposes.
That short description that you made sure you wrote out for us to market with, we'll kind of just talk around that a little bit. Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah.
Okay. And also on the Solo B-School platform, we will have these live, recordings put on there, as well as a podcast show that I'm doing called Women of Wing Space, where we're interviewing women in business in this area, or women who are doing some big projects. And we're getting into the nitty-gritty of what it takes to start, own, and operate a business here in this area. So it's going to be kind of fun getting into the dirty stuff, you know.
Cool.
Yes, and RAF has been also interviewing people in different trades in the area. Tell us a little bit about that.
So we're, again, just trying to get as much info as we can about how does someone operate locally here. And we want to talk to everyone who does it, any entrepreneur. So we've been talking with, food places, tradespeople, B&Bs, all sorts of places that make a living off of being a solopreneur. And how do other people not make the mistakes they made? Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, so these videos and audios that are going to be on Solo B-School platform are provided by Wingspace and Odd Productions, and produced by Odd Productions.
Ooh, I sound so fancy now.
I know.
I'm a producer.
I know. That's it.
That's it.
We made it to the end, quick and simple. I'm so grateful for having all of you participate in this program that we're putting together.
It's a big deal. Yeah. Thank you so much.
All right. Looking forward to working with you.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.